Hello, amazing Glaze fam. So how you are doing? If you're new to my channel, thanks so much for tuning in. God bless you. If you're yet to subscribe, what are you waiting for? Kindly subscribe to GLA'DIARY. Get to know much more about the life of a domestic worker in Arab Gulf country. I'm in Nigeria, working here in Oman. I'm so in love with you. So in today's video, I'll be talking about how a Kenya was given a jig or chlorus to drink. See, I was wondering for someone to drink this. I know a lot of you, shagala, you know this chemical chlorus and hampic. So I'll be sharing my own experience with this thing because I did a experiment with this, but I don't record it because my boss sister was inside the kitchen with me when I practiced this experiment. I actually mixed these two chemicals together, and this is used for cleaning our clothes and this is for toilet. And I realized that some madams do mix these two together for we shagala to clean the toilet or to clean the house, that it make the house more sparkling and clean, which I don't dispute the fact, but it's more harmful. Yeah, the importance or the usefulness is actually harmful when you combine these two chemicals together. Let me tell you my experience after mixing these two chemicals. This blue bottle turns to orange color, like it's bleach to orange color when I mix chlorus with ampic together. It turns to orange. This bottle turns to orange, and the whole kitchen was filled with very harsh chemical reaction that I was choked, I was out of breath, and my boss sister ran out of the kitchen saying, Mude, Mude, that what is it? What is it? That what am I doing? What sort of thing am I practicing in the kitchen? But I couldn't tell her that it was what I saw that someone did to a shagala on social platform, and this happens a lot, that those madam believe that it is something good, and some of them were not aware that it's very harmful to the earth. Yeah, so I'm trying to enlighten you people more. And also I saw someone telling us that a madam asked her to add a drop of chlorus to use it to clean all the glassware that they are using to drink tea, all these smaller tea cup, which they call Shai Sleman here in Oman, or brown tea cup. So they are very tiny, small cup, and notwithstanding, it's what you can just put in a lot of bubble water and it will clean properly, rather than using this chemical to be washing dishes. Is absolutely wrong. And let me tell you my experience with drinking of chemical when I was in agency apartment. You know, this thing, because I want to try to correlate the incident of the Kenya who drank gin and passed away, because there are several ways that a lot of Africa will die in Gulf country. Yeah, because someone once asked me that what can I say, or what rate can I give living or working as housemaid in Gulf country, and I said 70-30, and she said, wow, that was so imbalanced to rate a particular place where I'm working. I said, why won't I that? If I said, oh, this place is 50-50, a lot of people will be like, still have that more assurance that is that okay. But if I don't tell you the truth that it's 70-30, which means that the harmful aspect is higher than the useful, that the way we are living, that the pleasure we are deriving is not much than the risk that we are taking here in Arab Gulf country. Yeah, that's why they call this place that made in hell, that it is we made that we are in hell. Actually, I can't dispute the fact that it is, and I can't say it's not hell. But way to avoid this thing to happen to you ladies, and not to repeat the same thing that others have done in the past that harm their head. Like I mentioned in my experiment, having this thing together, I was out of breath, it was choking. If not that I threw that away or for me to be using, okay, like, okay, let me force myself to use it to clean the house that very day, I think it will be so harm to my head. And for someone who use it to wash the toilet, I asked her own experiment, and she told me that she was coughing, that all her throat, she was now throwing up something yellowish in color from her throat, is coming out, and so thick, you know, the phlegm coming out is so thick, you know, it's very harmful, to the extent that she was so worried and her chest was a little bit painful. And this was a madam command that she must use it to clean the house, that is what she wants, and that is her own way of cleaning. You know, this is very harmful. It's, we all have this life, and this life doesn't have any spare copy that is being kept somewhere. So when she told me about this, I put the experiment into practice, but I couldn't finish it, like saying I'm going to use it to clean the house, because of what happened. Like, the bottle swelled up and turned to orange color, which is really very harmful, which shows that it's very harmful. And let me tell you what happened to me during my apartment. Like I mentioned earlier on, that when I got there, I was told that we are supposed to drink a particular water and not touch a particular water inside the kitchen there. And when I asked them why, they said the one we are asked not to touch is meant for the agency worker in the office, and we housemaid, the water they asked us to be drinking. When I tried to drink this water, I felt the heart of being treated wickedly, because the water guy that they used to treat the water is more than the proportion of water they mix it together. So it's not a balanced equation, like the equivalent is really wrong. So I couldn't even drink that water, so because of the strong smell coming out of it. So look at all these things that they were giving us to drink, and in other way around, that they are trying to keep the environment, or they are treating water, which are very, some of them were not aware that these things they are asking us to use or drink, or just to use to work for them, is really harmful. Please and please, if any Arab and you are using all these things, or you are doing all this, try to stop it. It's very harmful, from my experiment. And when I read what it was written on the bottle, it's very harsh chemical being used to make this. And there are at least some ways that some people passed out here in Gulf country, that a lot of people died. And the first one here is the way of abusing. We all know that a lot of people pass out being abused, either by treating, so by beating, or sexual harassment, in so many ways, which leads to a lot of Africans dying here. So please and please, if you are one of these places that they are abusing you, find a way out to live there, so that you won't pass out. And another one here is lock up in an empty room. Yes, some ladies were locked up in an empty room, in the way of, this is my own way of reprimanding you, this is how I can punish you, and there's nothing I can do, you are working for me. Yeah, I have a video coming up recently that you'll be hearing full details how a lady was locked up, so finger crossed on that. And another one here is illegal body trafficking. Yeah, a lot of ladies undergo this, and I think I've shared a story about it also on this platform, whereby some people actually become dead and some become paralyzed or become abnormal. So this is another way, and what a lot of Africans were experiencing here. And another one is dumping you anywhere. Like, they won't pay the salary, and they will just dump you anywhere. When they see that you are not useful, or they thought, oh, this is the way is best to punish this girl, I don't want to beat her, but I will just dump her where she doesn't know, or where she doesn't even familiarize, yeah, environment that you know nothing about, that you don't know anybody. They will just take you there, leave you there. They may hide themselves, watching you suffer for a whole day. They were so close by, but they do that. I've heard the Nigeria experience whereby our boss took her to airport for a whole day, that she was just suffering, begging people that I try all my possible best to reach to fellow Nigeria in here in Oman, so that we can help this lady out. So these things, it's really harm a lot of us. So you can see that the risk is much more than the pleasure, like the enjoyment you are seeing. Because you see someone, she's working as housemaid in Arab, and you look at the house where she's making video, most especially we content creator among the shagalas, you believe that that is the real truth about all the housemaid working here, believing that, oh, they're truly enjoying it, it's worthy to give a try. It's not that I'm trying to stop you, and it's also a way to stop you that the risk and the rate of mortality there is really sad to say, like, because when I saw all these videos, it really made me sad whenever I'm watching it, because we are all fellow human beings. I don't even consider being Africa or not in my own cases, because I feel it. What is the gain, or how will the parents who send who allow a child, or the husband or the family who supported their child, okay, it's a better way for you to make a living, but ended up meeting a wicked family, and it all ended that they are returning the corpse back to their country. Yeah, this 2021/2022, we have high rates of Africans that passed away, and most of them, they are Kenyans and Uganda. It's not that we don't have Nigeria that is in this mess also, but I think those who have the highest rate recently is Kenya, and the country that also have the most highest population in this issue is Saudi Arabia, Baghdad, Lebanon, and some other countries. So this made me to come out today that, please, if you are working in a house once again, that your boss is asking you to be mixing all these kind of chemicals together, try to avoid it. Don't do that. Yeah, I know that they are not going to stay with you when you are working. It's better you use one. And when you are using this, just few drop is enough with the water. Little is enough. The house will clean. It's better than risking your life, jeopardizing your life. See, this thing is very harmful. When I read everything written here, it's boldly written. Oh, it's boldly written. Look at it. They write everything. But ignorance makes a lot of people to fall victim of consuming these chemicals. And those who, they told you that this water is for this place, when you get to their agency office and they told you this water is for only you maids, please don't drink the water, because it has excessive chemicals. Like they said, they are adding water guide, but it's very harmful. From my own experience, this is not a story from other person, but this is my own experience from that same office, that it was arch chemical mixed with the water. Please and please take it, and may God protect each and every one of us in Jesus' name. This is going to be the end of the video, and see you in my next upload. Bye.